Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing Thai permanent residence. Specifically, we're discussing the temporary visa stamp that is issued to those whose application for Thai permanent residence is pending. So for those who are unaware, there is a process for obtaining lawful permanent residence here in the Kingdom of Thailand. You can actually apply to be conferred residence, wherein you basically no longer have to leave the kingdom. You move up, if you will, from one tier to the next under the framework set forth in the Thai Immigration Act of 1979. You're no longer a non-immigrant visa holder, you're an immigrant visa holder. There's a number of benefits to this, most notably folks that are in immigrant visa status no longer need to deal with 90-day reporting. They, generally speaking, they don't need to deal with TM30 anymore. And they don't need to deal with actual visa status extension here in the Kingdom of Thailand. Once their residence is conferred, they are resident. If they never leave Thailand again, they don't really have to deal with extension of status. Now, that said, when one is applying for permanent residence, generally speaking, there's an adjudicatory period, and that usually lasts, it depends on the case, but it can last from 1 up to maybe a few years, depending on circumstances. In the past, there was a heavy backlog. Things took quite some time. Recently, that backlog has been cleared up, and we're seeing things processed more in increments of months rather than years, I'll put it that way. That stated, while the adjudication is pending, it may be possible to, I should say it may be possible, but you can maintain status in Thailand with a stamp that is issued every 6 months that notes that your PR application is pending. Now, for a number of reasons, this may not be the optimal way to maintain status in Thailand. It's probably a good idea. Contact a legal professional, gain some insight and guidance into how to deal with this. But long story short, yeah, there may be better ways of dealing with this. Most notably, I call it backstopping, where you have another visa status running concurrently with these stamps. But that stated, while one's PR application is pending here in Thailand, it is possible to maintain status in the kingdom based on stamps that are issued in 6-month increments up until a final decision is reached regarding the permanent residence application.